Oh. Alrighty. Got a series of concrete terraces I've been working on over the last couple years. They're comprised of these bricks and digging a nice trench for somewhat of a footing, and they kind of interlock in series. So the one here holds back that one, this holds back that, and so on. And I've been having success with them. Here I am. I can't really go any deeper because the wires and drainage go through it, but I'm gonna start another one up through here. We get these huge pile of these bricks from the local hardware store where they took down a display. Each step kind of holds the next step back. So so far they've been turning out well. Granny's been kind of decorating the area with her stuff, and look forward to completing another terrace. Alrighty. I just want to say that digging these arches is a kind of just an experiment. You gotta start somewhere, and you might start pulling more soil out here and there. You might go up higher and realize it's the wrong shape. There could be a scientific way about it, but I don't think there really is. I think you just have to keep playing away, playing around, and everybody's got a different idea of how the arch should come out. Enjoy a coffee in this nice little area that Granny established with these colorful chairs. They kind of match the little plants she has growing around. Alright, anytime you dig something like this out, this is the non-permanent landscape, and this is what supports it. So you want to be back and underneath as much as you can and get gravel, concrete, mortar, all your solid stuff, your bricks, all underneath this and packed in as best you can. Alright, let's see, over on this side, as we come around, we dig into the cavities where water can pass through the retaining wall, and we make sure that's ample gravel and it can drain. Since this is such a unique project with this steep hill and all these materials, it has to be designed so these are all interlinked here, and they're very strong, whereas out here it's not. So actually our step can soak up some of the load and pressure that will be on that until, you know, the rest of this landscape eventually gets completed. And it's a pretty good area with the gutters intact and draining well, and the gutter guards. Everything stays pretty dry, so hopefully water won't be as much as an issue as it was. Alrighty, just getting some layers of CA6 paver base, keeping everything halfway leveled out. Just use a board and a level. It's like, you don't have to be perfect. That's kind of the beauty of the system, but the closer you are to level, the less stupid looking, I guess it might be, when you're all done. So it's like if you might have one band a little bit off from level, you might want to consider keeping it near the next band, because you definitely don't want it the opposite, otherwise it'll be really skewed looking. Alrighty, what I've done is just laid out the bricks. Obviously you could, if you had a big stack and as many as you needed, you could kind of just go with it, but you might not know what brick is where if you're particular. It looks pretty good. For the height is actually working out pretty good. That with a pitch I have about 3 inches of footing and mortar, and without maybe about 4, whatever. This is a step. This is not some huge building going in here. So as far as the foundation goes, it'll get some concrete and mortar underneath it, and I say concrete and mortar because it's like a blend that I'm using, blah blah blah, but reinforcing mesh, whatever, and we're going to bring up this part of the yard higher, so it should all end up a nice patio stoop, kind of like those other ones. So over and out from the fun pit. All right, here's just another look at what's going on. Oh, hey. As I pick up these bricks, I just clean them here with this wire brush and stage them right here. That way everything's clean and ready to go back in the hole. All right, so out the blocks are again, and I've just fine-tuned this, added a little bit here to slope the two sides about the same, and we'll get started with the concrete footing soon. When I said a mix of concrete and mortar, I wasn't kidding. The main type of mortar is a structural mortar, but we have this crack resistant air entrained concrete, basically some gravel to put in with the mortar to strengthen it. And where I need more concrete, I make more concrete. So I've got a bag of mortar to a bag of concrete in my footings, whereas my patio floor I might have about 20-25% concrete, so everything's a good tacticity and clean. And between my bricks I'm using 100% mortar, if that makes any sense. Oh yeah, well, another thing to note, when you have a mixture, you want to get a good dry mix first, and it's definitely mask territory. Take you through what exactly is going on here. I've been mortaring it, or it's a mix, it's a concrete footing, and our blocks will stick into it. Get some re-rod and remesh on there, so got a good strong mix of the cement with the mortar. All right, as I come out of this, I'm switching to mostly mortar to fill in my highs and lows along this footing. Then I can go straight into laying my block if I want. If I didn't want that, I'd just probably stop here and level off the cement, the concrete a little better, and go with that. And then you can just mortar, you know, if it's an inch difference there, you put the mortar over there. Hopefully we aren't off by something like an inch. We wouldn't do that, would we? All right, I just want to bring you all in and show you my success here. Some people might say this is a no-no, you know, to do things in series without any rules like this. But here, I'm bringing in on my bubble. Get it to focus. It's exactly where it needs to be. It's where that one was. So adding that bit of mortar over there and just easing the top. The trick I found in here that you really get into is things can really settle in the concrete. So it's like, I'll keep this torpedo level out and work these blocks, but they don't have to be perfect, you know. That's the thing. As we mortar in the rest of the blocks, we're going to hold off since our footing's so thick, let everything set here. We can make up for those differences. And the nice thing here is I'll use my mortar tools and pack the concrete mortar really nice around these bricks. Then it's really strong. So and that's what we want, the actual shape. The actual shape of the concrete footing is what's holding that. It's not just relying on the tacticity of the mortar and lime and stuff like that that's in it. So with that, this is looking pretty good, and we're where we need to be. We can make any final adjustments with the mortar as we do things, and I like to just step back and make sure the bottom and top match, but no problem. So over and out from the fun hole. Alrighty, take you through this once more. I used every mason's favorite little trowel here to just shape and tuck everything in real nice. I also used a small torpedo level, and you saw that. And this is just what my footing with the blocks submerged is going to look like. And I will just build. I know they're not perfect or anything, whatever. I will build my wall off that, and the end result should be something like this over here. So over and out. Good night for this night. Always putting away tools, but always interesting things I remember. This is a bottle opener that was really cheap, and I turned it into a super nice plumb bob, so you know you can drop it down and plumb in your stuff. Just some common tools, your chisels and variety of hammers and knives and tape measures, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'll leave everybody alone tonight.